Hi everybody, my name is Eric Scarsma and I'm the director of the Owyhee County Museum. And today I'm going to talk to you about how Silver City went from this to this overnight. Today, we are standing in what remains of the Dewey substation. This is Idaho's very first AC power substation in what was the town of Dewey. Back in 1898, two men decided they wanted to build a dam along the Snake River. Plans fell through due to money issues, but by 1900, the Trade Dollar Mine Company had burned everything in sight up here in Delamar, and they needed power to keep running their mill. The Trade Dollar Mine Company decided with the location of Swan Falls along the Snake River to build a dam to provide high voltage power. Swan Falls Dam would become the very first dam on the Snake River, the very first AC power generating station. It would have the very first high voltage transmission line sent to the town of Dewey. This very wire would carry 20,000 volts from Swan Falls Dam to this substation. Special insulators had to be designed. Mr. Ralph D. Mershon invented this glass insulator with special ribs on either side to provide water channeling off the insulator. These insulators, there would be three of them, one on each side of the pole and one on the top, would carry that three-phase power on this wire up to the town of Dewey and then out to Silver City and Delamar. The Dewey substation was built by the Gillette Herzog Manufacturing Company, while the power line from Swan Falls Dam to Dewey was built by the Mountain Electric Company out of Denver, Colorado. That company would be stringing up 30-foot tall poles for 28 miles. They would need at least 3,000 poles to make it to Dewey. In front of me, in these pits, would be large transformers that stepped it down and then would distribute it out to the town of Delamar and Silver City. The building has very thick 18-inch walls, and at one time had a barrel vault ceiling. This in front of me is one of the original trusses from that ceiling, while the outside of the roof was a triangle peak for the snow to slide off in the wintertime. In the wintertime, this probably would have been a very warm building to be in, as when you step down high voltage power to distribute, there's a lot of heat generated. On this wall, you can still see bolts sticking out of the concrete. Possibly on this wall were massive switches, meters, and everything in here to control the power coming in and going out. This is a really historic piece of Idaho history because this is the very first AC sub in Idaho. Swan Falls Dam, the very first dam on the Snake River, the very first high voltage line in the state. And it was all because of the Trade Dollar Mine needing power to run air compressors, lights, and drills. Well, it's been fun showing you all the history up here on Long Jordan Creek. Well, look at that, a golden nugget. Well, never mind, it's just a rock. Well, back to panning.